Yeay, kembali lagi di podcast Anak Seni dan Sains Ngobrol. Oke, halo semuanya. Aku Teon.
Hai, aku Shika.
Teon, aku dulu. Bercanda aku. Aku anak sains natural, anak natural science. Ya, biasanya belajar fenomena alam, tapi senang juga sih mendengarkan topik-topik tentang fenomena sosial juga. Saya ini kalau boleh tahu anak apa ya? Anak apa?
Anak ortu. Aku aku anak seni yang suka tertarik sama perbedaan budaya dan orang-orang dan apa ya? Social topics.
Anak seni yang seneng ngomongin social topics. Mantap. Berarti karyanya sangat kontekstual ya. Saya kayak.
Somewhat, I guess.
Oke. Hari ini kita mau ngobrolin apa sih?
Kita hari ini kayaknya mau ngobrolin a lot of things, tapi mainly temanya itu stigma-stigma yang bisa ditemukan dalam dan sekitar K-pop.
Wow, topik yang tajam, tajam. Banyak ya sepertinya a lot of topics regarding this stigma tinggi gitu ya kalau dalam K-pop. But only K-pop probably the culture itself in Korean as well.
I guess so. Iya, bisa dibilang gitu.
Oke, dari sini dulu sih. Mungkin aku pengen tahu kalau menurut kamu dari kata ini mungkin ya stigma itu sendiri apa sih sebenarnya?
Kalau aku sih personally, I guess stigmas are like the bad labels that got attached to you, to an identity because of a few groups of people from that yang kayak comes off as negative. It's mostly negative. Jadi kayak label negatif yang terlekat terhadap sesuatu identitas. Buat aku sih. Kalau buat Kak Vivi apa?
Ya, kalau menurut aku kurang lebih sama sih sebenarnya. Kayak stigma itu pandangan orang yang mostly yang kita tahu itu negatif dan kebanyakan pemikiran negatif. Dan stigma ini bisa ada karena konstruksi sosial juga ya gitu ya. Nah, itu menurutku tadi tentang stigma. Yang mau kita bahas hari ini uh, kayaknya nggak akan jauh-jauh dari yang sering banget orang obrolin gak sih Seika? Kayak operasi plastik,
Makeup norm.
norma makeup, apalagi tuh ya.
Banyak lah.
Apa, mungkin kita juga bakal ngomongin ini sering banget tuh kalau di variety show gitu idol-idol tuh suka dibilang karena mereka being being called idol gitu somehow kayak nggak dianggap as an artist or as a singer gitu. Kayak
Atau misalnya
mm-mm.
atau misalnya kayak kalau udah kelamaan in variety shows or act as something other than a singer, lupa aja gitu orang-orang jadinya. Jadi kayak Lituk dari Super Junior kan pernah sampai dia ngomong, kamu kaget kan aku bisa nyanyi, aku tuh penyanyi loh. Jadi kayak apa ya, some people tend to like disregard idols just because of their idols.
Iya, menjadikan ya. Kalau gitu kita langsung aja hajar bahas dari pertama deh ya. Uh,
Okay.
Operasi plastik nih. Kalau menurut Seika, do you agree or disagree about operasi plastik?
Oh, like secara operasi plastiknya sendiri.
Iya, secara operasi plastiknya sendiri.
Honestly, aku sih gak ada masalah soalnya kayak it's their own body and kita juga nggak bisa bilang kita nggak bisa nyuruh mereka juga sih kalau misalnya they want to get something done, like it's not our place, like it's not right for us to like jangan gitu, kayak ya nggak hak aja sih buat ngatur-ngatur orang to do whatever they want with their body.
Ya, aku
Or
juga setuju. Aku kurang lebih sama kayak kamu sih, Seika. Apa ya? I don't think it's right gitu, terutama for us as an international fans gitu, yang um, karena apa ya? Speaking konteksnya kalau K-pop gitu, kadang suka ada yang komenin gitu ya. Kenapa gitu idol tuh operasi plastik gitu. Padahal kan sebenarnya kayak operasi plastik terjadi di mana-mana sebenarnya ya.
mm-hmm.
Nggak cuma di Korea, even in Indonesia as well, and Amerika juga dan Europe juga,
Iya,
hanya di K-pop.
Korea even
Dan
bukan top 3 last time I check. Mereka bukan kayak top 3 pengguna operasi plastik malah.
interesting. Jadi based on data, it's not even in the top three
Mm-hmm.
yang mengalami plastic surgery.
Jadi
Kenapa?
apa kayak organisasi operasi plastik sedunia gitu bikin, they release an article atau aku nggak tahu cara aku nggak tahu itu disebutnya apa, tapi they released data dan ternyata yang paling atas tuh Amerika, followed by Brazil, and then Jepang.
Wah, menarik, menarik nih. Tapi kenapa ya kayak yang sering diomongin itu justru Korea gitu ya?
Mhm.
It's interesting. It's not even in the top three, but we di Indonesia juga masih banyak gitu netizen yang suka memberikan komentar terkait hal tersebut gitu ya.
Mhm.
Dan
And sebenarnya sih juga kayak harusnya plastic surgery shouldn't even be a bad thing. Soalnya kayak yang tadi itu yang kayak ya if they want to look or if they want to alter their look, kayak who are we to tell them no, atau kayak who are we to say like that it's a negative thing. Itu malah kayak if that makes them confident or more confident atau makes them happier, that should be a good thing, ya nggak sih kak?
to some extent I agree. If you want to do it because you want to do it for yourself gitu, gak apa-apa. But the problem is kalau yang ada itu justru karena yang aku takutkan adalah karena mereka merasa self conscious about their looks and karena masalah self esteem, operasi plastik itu tidak menyelesaikan masalah tersebut. Do you know what I mean? Kayak
Hmm.
kalau misalnya karena problemnya, misalnya mereka banyak di best because of their looks, padahal kan kita tidak boleh menjudge people based on their physical appearance, right? Kayak kalau karena mereka suka dibegitukan, menurutku problem akan tetap ada, dan I don't think operasi plastik menyelesaikan masalah. Tapi kalau memang operasi plastik itu adalah untuk kepuasan dirimu pribadi, gitu, uh, aku gak masalah gitu. What do you think, Saika?
Aku kayaknya aku juga bisa ngerti sih, soalnya ya kayak if you're self conscious and decide to get rid of your self conscious through surgery, kalau misalnya self conscious about another thing atau kayak the same thing bisa ulang-ulang terus sampai kayak pokoknya you dedicate your whole life to altering your face gitu gak sih maksud kakak?
Iya, jadi kalau karena memang karena merasa cemas gitu dan punya masalah dengan self esteem. Maaf, itu kucing aku Ruby.
Oke. Kaget.
Iya, aku sambil ngasih dia ini, kayaknya dia minta makan. Ya kalau kayak gitu maksudnya the problem is still there dan akan terus ya kayak gitu, akan terus-terusan alter themselves itu sampai terus-terusan jadinya consumerism jatuhnya, jadi kayak terus-terus mengkonsumsi itu gitu. Aku juga bukan expert di sini ya, cuman itu maksudnya my opinion. Kalau dia punya masalah dengan justru mental health dan masalah self esteem, operasi plastik justru tidak menyelesaikan masalah, but the essential things yang harus diselesaikan terlebih dahulu. But I don't judge people who do plastic surgery. It's their body. If they want to do it, then do it. If it make them happy, then do it. Gitu. Tapi kalau ya itu tadi problemnya kalau udah masalah itu tadi, kalau mereka karena sering dihina gitu ya, apalagi K-pop idol gitu yang sering, jangan pernah idol, kayaknya kayak aktris or actor juga suka dikata-katain gitu nggak sih, kayak mereka melakukan plastic surgery terus being bashed by the netizen gitu, kayak karena suka dikata-katain jelek terus disuruh jadi plastic surgery. I think itu kayak sedih sih menurutku, kayak why you should put that type of comment that make people risih dan berakhir menjadi melakukan sesuatu yang mungkin aja nggak mereka inginkan. Tapi aku seneng dengan keputusan diambil Litek sih, bukan Litek, I think dancernya siapa aku lupa, Suju, Onyuk.
Yeah.
I think he ever said this, like he really want to do plastic surgery as well, but the company nggak mau dia, justru dia plastic surgery. I think it's a good measure from the company, right? But aku nggak tahu sih alasan sebenarnya apa nggak mengizinkan plastic surgery. Tapi ya untuk menerima diri sendiri itu adalah hal yang bagus. Meskipun aku nggak tahu SMP alasannya apa nggak bolehin banyak plastik the plastic surgery. Ya.
Iya sih, tapi aku
gitu sih banyak ya. Pernah dengar nggak sih?
kayaknya pernah deh.
Dan akhirnya dia menerima dirinya kan.
Iya.
Iya.
Yeah, sih, I guess I could understand juga sih kayak that point, kayak kalau misalnya ujung-ujungnya apa ya, it's plastic surgery jadi an escape from yourself. Itu sih yang udah jadi bad. Tapi kayak if it's still just for like ya emang suka aja, I think it's still okay. Kayak apa ya, if the end result is that they're happy, menurut aku sih kayak there shouldn't be any problem with it.
Ya. Terus tapi saya kalau ngebayangin juga ya jadi idol gitu ya, dan kalau kita misalnya satu grup gitu kan, Suju tuh kayak I think they are really good looking. I didn't say kalau Enyuk itu nggak good looking. I think dia for me itu masih bagus gitu ya, masih cakep lah istilahnya. But some people say kalau dia tuh kayak jelek gitu, banyak yang bilang gitu. Menurutku ya biasa aja, cakep-cakep aja, cuman kayak kalau dibanding-bandingin gitu mungkin kayak dia akan merasa kayak wow gitu, aku juga pengen gitu dibilang ganteng kayak gitu, kayak mungkin perasaannya gimana gitu ya dibanding-bandingin sama grup yang lain.
Korean society is like apa ya, focus on visuals or it's a pretty apa ya aku kayak nggak mau bilang toxic, tapi itu juga it can be toxic karena how focused it is on like looking naturally pretty.
Tetapi berita baiknya adalah sekarang udah mulai banyak healthy Korean society as well, banyak fans juga yang lebih terbuka gitu dengan isu ini. Maaf itu suara kucing aku lagi. Ya, lebih terbuka juga bahwa ini isu yang lebih fundamental adalah isu terkait kepercayaan diri gitu dan rendahnya self esteem di sana gitu. Dan nggak cuma plastic surgery nggak sih, kayak bahkan idol weight as well suka dikomenin gitu. Aduh, aku inget banget Jimin dulu kan lucu gitu kan, gitu. Terus suka dikomenin cabi, dia jadi kayak diet. Tapi sekarang dia bilang sih ya, kalau nggak salah uh, dia sekarang udah nggak diet dan dia udah lebih comfortable with himself yang sekarang.
Itu juga
Ya, apa tuh?
aku cuma kepikiran Jimin, jadi langsung kepikiran his stance on makeup norms and our other topic.
Oh ya, langsung aja jamin ke topik itu karena bersangkutan juga sih, ya nggak? Ya,
Iya
bit
sih. Soalnya kayak both makeup norms and plastic surgery are stems from like apa ya, pressure of society.
Iya, I agree. Some of the norm itu dari pressure from the society, tapi juga probably influence of the globalization as well. Juga ada pengaruh konstruksi sosial seperti yang aku bilang tadi. Ini topiknya nyangkut maskulinitas dan feminitas juga ya, si makeup norma ini betul juga. Karena apa ya, kalau dari point of view orang Indonesia gitu ya, mungkin bukan orang Indonesia aja, probably Western culture as well, melihat fenomena make up dan skincare di Korea juga berbeda gitu dengan point of view mungkin Jepang akan berbeda dengan point of view Indonesia juga dan Amerika gitu. Tapi kayak mostly kalau aku mau bilang di Indonesia gitu masih kayak melihat bahwa make up itu tidak untuk laki-laki ya. Kalau di Indonesia masih belum banyak yang berpikir bahwa make up dan skincare itu adalah hak semua orang.
Iya.
Nah, kalau di Korea sendiri gimana? Seika mungkin pernah lihat interview idol or articles related to this topic?
Aku sih I haven't seen or heard anyone really talk openly about makeup and stuff. Soalnya I feel like apa ya, from what I see from K-pop and like the impression it gives me, kayaknya mereka as a whole udah biasa sih dengan skincare and makeup. Maybe not makeup in daily life, tapi kayak I think they understand kalau misalnya perform atau apa, like it's not something that really puts them off anymore. Terus kayak skincare ya emang udah jadi a natural part of their routine. Soalnya juga kayak I don't think BTS atau EXO would partner with Mediheal kalau misalnya skincare buat cowok itu belum terlihat as like a normal thing.
Ya. Oke, masih lanjut, silakan. Sorry.
Nggak sih sebenarnya. Ada.
Iya sih. yang perlu kita pikirkan. Aku nggak tahu sih point of view cowok kayak gimana, but my friends yang punya bisnis in skincare, dia cowok dan dia merasa bahwa skincare itu hak semua orang regardless your gender or gender identity, karena skincare is related to health, so semua orang berhak untuk melakukan itu. Mungkin kebanyakan orang belum terekspos kesadaran bahwa skincare itu penting. Jadi banyak komentar-komentar yang justru negatif, again jadi stigma gitu bahwa ih apaan sih skincare, kayak cewek gitu, ada label-label negatif gitu. Dan mungkin karena jarang dibicarakan juga, makanya kita harus sering ngobrol nih hal-hal kayak gini gitu. Terutama kalian nih, kamu dan batch-batch 8 harus sering-sering ngomong hal-hal kayak gini gitu. Ya sih aku tapi di western juga kayaknya gitu ya sih, kayak skincare itu kayak berlebihan banget gitu.
Western udah lumayan enggak sih, tapi masih ada juga beberapa yang kayak buat apa sih? I think they're more neutral about it, like kalau mau pakai skincare ya udah pakai skincare, tapi don't make the others, jangan maksa orang lain. Tapi kayaknya kayak it's not really negative or positive di Western skincare.
Okay. So they just kind of like accepting each other probably ya. Maksudnya ya kalau kamu you want to do skincare or makeup, do it, but don't force your belief or whatever your point of view is to other people as well gitu kali. Mungkin. Ini kayak point of view tentang smoking and weed as well. Aku baru nonton videonya di KDK TV tentang apa sih? I should respect Korean culture. Dia ngomongin juga tentang weed and smoking yang mungkin akan related to this as well. I mean like plastic surgery and makeup. Karena maksudnya karena culture berbeda, mungkin kita sebagai orang luar gitu ya dari negara lain should respect that as well probably. Kayak ada kasus di Indonesia artis gitu, tapi kayaknya dia udah minta maaf sih. Artis Indonesia yang mengatakan bahwa dia nggak mengatakan, dia kayak membanding-bandingkan maskulinitas gitu di Instagram ya. Pernah denger nggak sih? Jadi
Kayak
kayak,
aku belum deh.
jadi kayak cowok ideal zaman dulu, misalnya kayak cowok-cowok yang sangat misalnya berotot, terus sangat maskulin yang biasa didefinisikan orang-orang gitu. Terus tiba-tiba ada gambar BTS yang lebih menonjolkan sisi feminimnya dia gitu. Jadi kayak meskipun mungkin dia tidak punya maksud apa-apa ya, tapi kayak terlihatnya gitu seperti mendiskredit K-pop idol terlihatnya, but I don't know what her intention is. Itu mungkin dilihatnya seperti enggak homofobik lah ya, itu namanya apa ya?
Ignorant aja sih, I think.
Ya maybe, tapi dia udah klarifikasi. Tapi jadi ngelihat itu bahwa bahkan dia yang smart dan terekspos budaya global karena dia sekolah di luar negeri, jadi punya pandangan seperti itu dan ya bebas saja dia punya pandangan seperti itu, tapi also keep in mind bahwa ada pendapat lain tentang maskulinitas dan feminitas, meskipun kayak kan tidak kayaknya maskulinitas feminitas alah susah itu kan enggak, kalau across the global itu enggak single gitu ya, sangat tergantung gitu, jadi mungkin crash di situ kali
ya. Yeah, it's probably kayak semacam culture shock aja sih buat orang yang ngelihat apa sih di ya culture shock aja sih buat orang-orang Indonesia yang mungkin nggak biasa ngeliat orang pakai makeup atau cowok pakai makeup terus tiba-tiba ngeliat these Korean idols yang pakai makeup, a bit of culture shock. Tapi juga kita juga orang-orangnya we don't really like aren't really open to learn.
Tapi ada sebuah Twitter orang nge-tweet gitu tentang mencerdaskan kehidupan bangsa. Tapi ini agak monohoks ya, aku tidak bermaksud apa-apa, tapi isinya kayak begini. Ya, kita ingin mencerdaskan kehidupan bangsa, tapi kalau bangsanya tidak mau dicerdaskan, susah juga gitu. Mungkin ya, ya aku juga itu refleksi buat aku, kamu, dan siapapun yang mendengarkan ini bahwa keep open dan mencoba untuk seperti kemarin try to understand each other better dengan terus belajar gitu. Dan adanya kamu sebagai remaja, sebagai youth membicarakan ini adalah hal yang baik sekali. Aku senang. Ya, tapi Seika, menurutmu to what extent kamu agree about this masculinity and femininity, I don't know,
Femininity.
is acceptable?
Honestly, aku juga sampai sekarang I'm still really searching what it means to be masculine and what it means to be feminine. Soalnya kayaknya I feel like apa ya? Well, for me in my own view of the world, kayaknya sih buat aku juga kayak udah gak jelas juga. It's like a little bit of a blur, you know? Karena for me clothes don't really have a label. Jadi kayak I mean, kalau cewek bisa pakai celana, which in the 50s of like America used to be such like a kayak mind-blowing thing aja gitu, kayak cewek pakai celana, tapi sekarang udah nggak apa-apa, kayak why can't men wear traditionally feminine clothing? Jadi I don't know, my views on like femininity and masculinity udah kayak mesh together.
Iya, iya, iya. Dan itu pasti
Menurut kakak apa?
iya aku setuju sih, karena itu bakal wow. Wow, jadi inget juga benar. Dulu kan kayaknya make up itu cowok ya, cowok itu bermake up zaman-zaman dulu ya.
Yeah, and didn't high heels used to be like for men juga, for royalty?
Wow, strictly udah kayak gitu. It's interesting how we construct the society, berubah-ubah terus. So mungkin for now kayak gini, di masa depan this concept could be completely different. Bener juga.
Could
Dan
be,
kalau
soalnya history likes to repeat itself ya nggak kak?
sorry, history apa?
History likes to repeat itself.
Ya, dan apa ya, kita being, aku tidak mau menyebutkan narrow minded juga ya, karena batasannya sulit juga sampai kapan kita narrow minded or boundariesnya membingungkan sampai kapan kita toxic gitu. Tapi kayaknya kalau bisa dibilang toxic itu yang aku tahu kalau udah melanggar basic human rights probably, like kayak tadi misalnya kayak bullying terhadap orang yang melakukan makeup ataupun skincare gitu. I think it's not the right thing to do, right? Kayak menurutku itu udah across the boundary.
Apa ya, kalau misalnya people like set boundaries for themselves to like I guess the things that they see, itu kayak masih nggak apa-apa, tapi once they harm people with either their words or physically, beneran kayak life threatening, baru itu yang kayak that's just at this point itu hatred. It's not you preferring not to see um apa ya, content or things that you don't like, itu udah kayak beneran like basic like hatred.
Wow. Yes, sister, I agree. Betul banget. Terus juga speaking about this thing, I want to talk a bit about JB.
Yeah.
Kita udah ngomong gitu tentang JB ya.
Iya sih.
Tentang make up. Bagaimana sebenarnya dia mendefine dirinya sebagai dirinya, dan secara di publik itu dia sadar betul bahwa dia sebagai dirinya dan dia yang di publik itu orang yang berbeda gitu. Dan dengan make up dan gaya yang seperti itu, bahwa dia tidak mau mendefine dirinya maskulin or feminine, dan dia mau cuman mengekspresi dirinya ya sebagai dirinya yang mungkin campuran dari dia di keluarganya, campuran dia dengan temannya dan di dunia artisnya gitu ya. Dan apa ya, I think aku mulai jadi sepertinya suka lagi nih ke God Seven. Ya, kalau menurutmu gimana sih Kak?
Ya tadi juga yang sempat kita omongin before itu most of the more open idol yang aku tahu itu they used to have a past of like being stereotypically toxic masculine. Kayak for example, Jimin itu dulu, Jimin from BTS, bukan dari AOA atau dari grup lain. Jimin kan dia asalnya dari Busan, and Busan used to have like the stereotype of like like big manly men, and I think him as a young 18-year-old pas era-eranya No and era-eranya No More Dream and onwards itu kayak apa, he had to uphold this kind of like image of like strong men when in fact he is both, to be honest. Jadi dia suka, he likes doing like strong concepts, but he also likes doing more traditionally feminine things kayak makeup and ballet. Kayak I forgot what it was, tapi dia pernah disuruh Jungkook buat kayak act like a man. Abis itu Jimin teriakin balik, what is a man? Terus abis itu kayak aku lupa klipnya dari mana, nanti maybe sambil stream aku cari. Tapi kayak
Wow, that's existential question. What is a man?
makanya
Karena
jadi aku
iya, karena I think yang membedakan secara lahiriah it's only what does it call? Gender,
apa?
right? Gender itu adalah bahwa wanita adalah yang memiliki alat kelamin wanita, dan pria adalah yang memiliki alat kelamin pria. Sedangkan kalau identitas itu adalah dari konstruksi kita sendiri ya, yang dibangun oleh sosial dan masyarakat. Iya nggak sih?
Yeah, definitely.
Iya, maksudnya kayak what is man, yang membedakan itu, sisanya adalah manusia.
Ya udah. Ya.
Wow.
Sisanya ya you're a human. You're anyone you want to be.
Ya. Dan I start to questioning us humans.
Makanya.
Karena what makes different is that, and the remaining is the social construct and other thing. So what us is us gitu. That's really.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
That's why aku suka how JB and Jimin spoke up on, identity and stuff, because I think it's nice to have a role model, especially for people my age, to be comfortable in being them, defining them as a person, not really letting they not letting them be defined by what people want them to be. Gitu.
Iya ya, betul betul. Kalau di Indonesia sendiri banyak ya kayaknya yang mempengaruhi selain pola konstruksi sosial juga ada agama yang sangat kental gitu. Tapi agama juga mungkin ada pengaruh budaya dari luar juga, kayak mungkin di Muslim ada stigma bahwa ya perempuan tuh harus di rumah gitu. Padahal kan itu not necessarily is a part of the religion. I think it's part of the culture yang kita terima juga. Dan ya itu ya, jadi aku jadi mempertanyakan what us is us, what makes us human, kayak why we bersaing siapa ya, kayak bertengkar.
Us is whatever we define us to be.
Ya kita ya oke, lanjut ya. Waduh, suara kenceng banget di luar, sorry. Kosan aku dekat jalan deh, BTW aku nggak di luar. Jadi aku masih tadi kita sampai mana, JB and Jimin gitu. I admire their opinion about how they want to present themselves, and they don't want to define whether it is feminine or masculine. They just want to express themselves, and they want to present the best version of themselves. And yeah, I think it's good.
Terus kalau nggak salah ada juga another male idol who decided to take a stance against toxic masculinity. Kalau nggak salah Nuesnya Ren, I think. Dia juga.
Oh iya.
Kalau nggak salah dia juga pernah.
Bukan cross dresser kan dia? Apa cross dresser? Atau apa ya? Aku lupa.
I don't know. Pokoknya kayaknya dia as a whole sama kayak JB. Jadi he wants to express himself the way he wants to. I think sekarang lately like there's a lot of idols yang mulai trying to break gender stereotype. Kayak aku baru ingat BTS dari awal-awal 2013 juga mereka udah wearing skirts and using non-gender atau gender neutral fashion.
Ya. Terus juga speaking about masculinity, tadi tuh aku menemukan sebuah artikel terus yang dipublish di MDPI tentang I'm not sure if I allowed to talk about it because probably aku speak apa yang aku baca aja kali ya. It is not my opinion. This paper talk about the transnational business masculinity. Jadi kayak they want to talk about the present relationship between globalization and the emergence of hegemonic business masculinity in the global arena. Hegemonic itu is about the I think masculinity and femininitas. Astaga, aku tuh nggak bisa apa sih femininitas teori oleh Cornell kalau nggak salah ya. Dan dia memproses global relationship is necessary to grasp. Jadi intinya untuk maskulinitas dalam skala global. Menarik nih. Jadi namanya transnational business masculinity. Yang pada didefinisikan sebagai bahwa the idea that global markets and transnational corporations provide the setting for a transformed pattern of business masculinity, which is achieving a hegemonic position in global gender relation. Menarik juga ya, sungguh kompleks ini sebenarnya apa yang kita bicarakan. Saya pusing. Sebagai non-social science pelajar, I kind of like ya kompleks sekali sebenarnya isu ini. Seperti isu konflik, sangat kompleks. Kalau menurutmu sendiri sebenarnya ada banyak dibicarakan shiftingnya topik maskulinitas gitu ya. Bahkan ada yang bilang bahwa ini adalah new maskulinitas di Korea dan merambah karena K-pop itu adalah fenomena global sehingga this new masculinity juga in a way shifted as well di beberapa kaum gitu karena banyak yang mencontoh dinamikanya gitu. Kalau menurutmu gimana sih Kak?
About K-pop and masculinity?
Iya, kayak banyak juga yang bilang bahwa this is new masculinity yang dibawakan oleh K-pop. Is it really new though? I mean, it's not that new, right? Kayak everyone has their own punya two side of this feminine and masculine dalam dirinya. Is that really new masculinity?
Okay, aku juga I don't think I don't know, aku denger itu kayak agak iffy aja, kayak seakan-akan I don't know, mungkin karena buat aku this tanda kutip masculinity itu kayak with the whole makeup and everything itu kayak somewhat of a sindiran to me, karena it's like I don't know, aku it's hard for me to describe what I feel about this.
Gimana coba, nggak apa-apa jelasin.
Okay. Jadi maksudnya ini kan new masculinity from K-pop ya kan, karena mereka as they get globally known, their definition of masculinity as in men wearing makeup and men doing dances and singing itu jadi the new masculine gitu kan maksudnya?
Iya.
Dari artikel itu. Yeah, that's the thing that kind of makes me confused, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Soalnya
confusing.
soalnya kayak I don't know what's so different about K-pop idols singing and dancing with like someone like Sam Smith or Troye Sivan, or although taking like LGBT examples isn't really fair, I guess. I don't know. Aku bingung aja sih tentang new masculinity. What is new masculinity? Is it like masculinity?
So they specifically talking about business masculinity. Disebutnya business because it's related to business and industry. Kalau in particular di ASEAN konteks itu udah ada sebenarnya katanya effort to clarify the characteristic of salarymen as markers of hegemonic masculinity di Jepang gitu ya, di ASEA. Ini specifically dia bahas banyak tentang di Asia sih, dan dia juga menyentuh ranah bagaimana intersection antara salaryman masculinity dan transnational business masculinity. Means kayak kalau di Korea dulu sebelum adanya this shifting of masculinity, let's not talk about shifting masculinity, just talk about what, I don't know how to define this. Bingung ya namanya apa, nggak tahu.
Gue
Uh,
juga bingung.
karena dulu maksudnya kayaknya laki-laki itu ada stigma harus strong like you said in Busan, like in Busan men, Busan Namja itu harus kayak strong and ya image kayak begitulah.
Traditional men aja gitu ya.
Traditional is because the issue with patriarchy as well. Tapi patriarki nggak cuma masalah image doang ya, tapi masalah equality juga di sana gitu. Tapi mungkin karena ada itu dan bahwa cowok itu kayak harus salaryman gitu yang di-define sebagai maskulin gitu. Kayak ternyata bukan di Korea doang, di sini juga dibilang di China and India as well. India, ya sih ya, kayak India juga yang di-define as maskulin itu yang kayak salaryman maskulin. Meskipun banyak terpengaruh oleh ranah global. Apa mungkin dari itu ya pemerintah Koreanya justru mempromoting bahwa tidak harus seperti itu gitu, kayak dengan adanya Hallyu atau fenomena Hallyu itu kan fenomena si industri entertainmentnya Korea itu ya, nggak cuma K-pop tapi juga di film dan juga di K-drama as well, makanya dipromote konsep laki-laki yang lebih diverse gitu. Konsep laki-laki lebih diverse. What does that mean? You know what I mean, right?
Ya ngerti.
Ya tidak harus seperti itu. You can be whatever you want. Kayak jadinya ada flower boy konsep as well gitu. I don't know. Let's ask about people who knows about this theory.
Iya kayaknya. Soalnya aku juga kayak ngerti-ngerti enggak gitu, I guess.
Yeah, because it's complex issue, not only in Korea, di Indonesia juga.
Ya.
Basically, pokoknya somehow we like influence each other, right? Kayak saling mempengaruhi. Kayak Korea pun terpengaruhi global kan awalnya waktu dulu siapa Sotaji and the Boys juga kan because influenced by the music from the Western. Dan sekarang balik kembali justru the Asia yang mempengaruhi Western as well. Jadi kayak somehow we like mempengaruhi satu sama lain dalam kurun waktu yang berbeda gitu. Menarik nggak? Oh, ada comments. Oh ya, ternyata banyak komen. Maaf ya guys. I love Jimin. Amelia, aku juga love Jimin in appropriate and platonic way. Dava Muhammad Sauki, Widi, Esa butuh pelajaran logik. Waduh, berat nih. Logik. Ya, kita butuh pelajaran logik ya, to think critically about things. Kamu bisa baca komennya kan, Sei?
Bisa.
Yeah, okay. Thank you guys for the comment. Anyone who knows about the gender theory or whatever that is about concept of masculinity and femininitas, put a comment below, guys, because we kita agak confused. Tadinya nggak mau bahas sampai ke situ kepanjangan. Baiklah, should we move to another topic? Kayak
sure aja sih.
Ya, kita udah bahas tadi tentang make up, apalagi yang belum kebahas ya saya.
Kayak number 3.
Apa?
Nomor 3 yang Asian influencers.
Oh, yang ini aku nggak tahu kasusnya. Kamu boleh cerita nggak?
Oh, jadi it's more about, aku sempat ngeliat a few debates on Crazy Rich Asian as like a media. Kayak it portrays the rich, rich Asians, and some people were saying that it enforces a stereotype about Asians, but also saying that, oh, it's portraying real life as a crazy rich Asian yang disettingnya kan di Singapura gitu. Terus itu juga sih kayak kakak tahu Korea kan?
Kamu pernah bilang tentang itu ya kalau nggak salah.
Ya,
The
jadi kayak
people,
ada people who are classified as weeboos and Koreaboos who are generally Western tapi juga nggak ke nggak cuma Western aja, are people who get interested into Asian culture, most specifically East Asian culture. Sorry. Terus terus mereka tuh kayak either claim that they're Asian, East Asian. Sorry, mereka kadang-kadang lupa kalau Asia itu nggak cuma East Asian. Terus apa ya, they kind of reduced East Asian people as just people they see from like anime or K-pop or other kinds of like entertainment gitu. Jadi lebih apa ya, aku I guess I want to talk about that and how even now sometimes Asian people are still not taken as seriously as how we should have been, you know?
Jadi it's like simplicitas. Simplicitas is that the correct word? Simplifying or discredit. Itu udah masuk discredit nggak ya?
Kayak iya sih, soalnya
Kayak udah masuk discredit.
iya, soalnya
Asian people, the stereotype as what you describe about itu dibahas di mana ya, Sey?
di my sources aren't really that good. Kayak aku cuma ngeliat di Twitter, I guess, and I know that's like a really biased platform to get your sources atau kayak topics from, tapi kayak I don't know. aku Gen Z jadi.
That's alright, but at least you realize, right? I mean, like your source, you need to compare your source as well. As long as you realize that your source itu bisa dipertanyakan, it's good for you.
Yeah. Saya Twitter emang personal opinions versus personal opinions, belum kayak factuals.
Yeah, but kalau I don't know if it is factual though. It's like kamu juga pernah lihat kan interview ini? I kind of like forget who's his name. Ini YouTuber gitu. Well, in America, right? Do you remember? Dia bilang dia mendiskredit bukan hanya idol tapi juga as semua K-pop idol. Bahkan gak cuma idolnya aja yang dia diskredit, but juga fansnya. Kind of like stereotyping all people. Dia mengeneralisasi kita semua gitu, like he said that K-pop idol itu bunch of gay people. Firstly, that comment itu adalah sounds like homophobic.
Yeah.
Dia stereotyping idol. And then what he said is something like inappropriate lah ya. Dia bilang bahwa fans K-pop fans itu adalah bunch of girls. Firstly, not only girls like K-pop fans, bunch of girls who do inappropriate things melalui
kayak
idol, you know what I mean?
using these idols as like their personal
Object,
uses. Yeah.
object, you know, ya. Iya, secondly ya dia menstereotyping bahwa semua K-pop fans is a girls. Bahkan K-pop fans itu not only girls, right? Tapi juga boys and siapapun gitu ya. Dan juga kedua, dia menuduh bahwa semua K-pop fan girl itu doing bad things. Iya, jangan dikasih panggung kali ya orang kayak gitu.
Yeah.
Tapi ya, but he's a YouTuber and yang followersnya banyak dan didengar banyak orang. Like what I said, bahwa the bigger your platform, the bigger your responsibilities, right? You have these responsibilities to use that platform, tapi kamu gunakan untuk mengatakan hal seperti itu sangat disayangkan ya. I mean, I don't know. Like he can do whatever he wants, but this just sounds like sangat disayangkan because he has platform to speak about the right thing, but instead kayak gitu. Sayang aja sih. What do you think?
Yeah, makanya that's the thing that I mean with like people moreover discrediting foreign acts as just something kayak almost apa ya? Cuma kayak as an attraction, habis itu cuma ya dilihatnya sebatas surface layernya aja and don't really get to understand why they are this popular. Kayak I think it happens here in Indonesia too, like people discrediting fans and apa sih K-pop idols as just these attractive people who gets fans from being attractive.
Oh, even my friend told me so.
Makanya.
Aku juga bilang gitu.
Yeah, and then it also links back to the thing yang kayak ujung-ujungnya juga mereka dibilangnya plastic or like I don't know, gay, I guess, because apparently that's an insult for most people. Ya makanya itu jadi kayak in one side of the spectrum, they are I guess fetishized as these cute like Asian people and speak like Asian people who speak like this foreign language and have this like different facial apa ya visual, I guess, different visuals from like Western, but also on the other side of the spectrum, it also lies that they're discredited as artists and as people from like the things that they do and where they come from. Aku lagi kayak nggak bisa fokus, I'm so sorry.
Kenapa?
Kayak I don't know, soalnya kayak gemes aja gitu, jadi kayak it's either kayak on extreme ends, like you either get fetishized and seen as these cute but like stereotypical thing, or stereotypically apa sih cute but stereotypical, tapi juga kayak seen as like this weird and gitu.
Jadi,
tapi juga ujung-ujungnya it discredits people as people, I guess.
ya, mesti kayak merendahkan bahwa sebenarnya mereka more than just that. As an artist, as a K-pop idol, and even as a human, mesti they more than that. Kayak in a way, if you put your head comments towards them, itu sebenarnya merefleksikan dirimu sebenarnya, kayak I don't know, in a way itu kind of like you don't respect yourself as well ketika you don't respect other people dengan merendahkan seperti itu. Karena apa ya, let's just be human. What am I
Iya.
saying? What did I say? I mean, ya, lihatlah sebagai manusia aja. Seperti yang aku bilang di podcast minggu-minggu lalu. Once you see yourself as human and you see other people as human, ya damai aja sih kayaknya. Tapi kayak nggak kayak gitu ternyata kenyataannya ya. Bahwa ya yang aku bilang tadi, bahkan temanku sendiri juga bilang, apaan sih, kenapa sih ngefans sama K-pop idol, mereka kan apa sih ganteng doang ya kayak gitu.
Iya.
Padahal kan they more than that. Like the example, kayak temen aku mempertanyakan BTS waktu itu, dan ya BTS is more than that. They have talents dan they have konsep dengan karya mereka gitu. Dan mereka nggak cuman idol. Bukan berarti aku discredit idol ya. I mean like stereotype what people say about idol. Aku jadi confused nih tentang istilah-istilahnya sih. Ya, dan maksudnya kayak, dan sekarang juga semua K-pop idol pun more than what people said about idol gitu. They also an artist. Masuk nih ke topik selanjutnya. Ya, bahwa ya we need to see them more than that. They have talents, not only about their looks, dan juga apa ya, ada juga yang bilang dia seorang peneliti ilmu sosial, bahwa yang bilang bahwa nggak cuman musik doang bahkan yang bikin dia ngefans sama BTS, tapi juga konsep di dalamnya. Dan ketika melihat the whole concept, the album, the journey from the very first from the debut sampai sekarang gitu, itu adalah sebuah perjalanan kehidupan mereka ya, dari mereka remaja sampai sekarang bisa menemukan dan menerima peran mereka sebagai seorang artis gitu ya, di Map of the Soul ini seriesnya. Ya, jadi kayak I don't know, mau itu K-pop idol ataupun artis manapun, it's not the right thing to say apaan sih kamu suka dia pasti karena looks-nya aja gitu. Ya, itu pertama menuduh gitu ya tanpa bukti. Apa yang membuktikan klaim Anda seperti itu gitu. Kayak ya, I think we need critical thinking in our life, even in this topic gitu ya. Karena apaan sih itu looks doang ya. What make you say that? And why you said that, and what makes you say that? Gitu. Ya, itu sih. Terus kita pindah ke topik selanjutnya tentang speaking about artists and K-pop idol. Yang kamu ketahui apa tentang ini, Saika? Hasil kamu surfing beberapa malam kemarin?
Jadi apparently the difference itu cuma that idols are kind of more like apa ya, gimana sih? They are these like all-rounder gitu loh, kayak all-rounder, bisa nyanyi, bisa dance, sometimes mungkin bisa rap and MC, but also they're seen more of like, gimana ya, kayak cuma sebagai the performer. Tapi kalau artists are more of the people who create, kayak they make the songs or they choreograph atau misalnya mereka design bajunya sendiri, which I don't understand that point of view. It's almost like dancing and singing isn't also creating. Maksudnya kayak
Yeah, the definition of artist itself is someone who creates a work, right? Orang yang berkarya gitu. Itu bukan sih definisi artis?
Ya, I guess secara
Orang yang memiliki karya, menciptakan karya gitu ya. Setauku gitu. Ya, mari kita
for kalau menurut aku personally, apa ya, an idol yang perform, they create the performance. Mungkin bukan the choreography or the song or the outfit, tapi they make the performance. Kayak kalau misalnya nggak ada yang perform, ya nggak ada performance-nya. Jadi lagu sama choreografinya ya cuma lagu and choreography, not a whole performance. So I don't understand why they're not, even if they didn't make the song or didn't choreograph, kayak why aren't they also called artists, you know? Karena performing a whole concept and a whole song and a whole choreography is not as easy as it was made out to be, like as if they're just kind of like puppets, I guess, for the company for making it.
Sepertinya Seika like gender, like konsep maskulinitas dan femininitas. The term artist itself shifted from time to time as well.
I guess so. Soalnya kayak discussion in K-pop di all K-pop gitu kayak ini apa coba?
K-pop, ya, aku bukan seniman, but based on definition from what I know dari dictionary, that art itu could be people who learn master of art, a follower or a pursuit in which skill comes by study or practice, a follower of a manual art, one who makes their craft of fine art, one who cultivates one of the fine arts. Itu kalau dari Oxford Dictionaries. Tapi kayak day by day, the present day concept of an artist is shifted as well. Jadi artist is a descriptive term applied to a person who engage in an activity deemed to be an art. And music also and performance is an art as well, right?
Iya.
Yeah. And why they make this type of term, it's different. Even Jonghyun, also almarhum Jonghyun gitu ya, dia juga kan nyiptain lagu juga kan, selain singer, he's as well musician as well, dan juga menciptakan lagu. Tapi kayak the stigma in the idol in the industry, aku nonton di variety show yang bilang bahwa ya dia adalah idol not a singer. Dan dia kayak marah sih waktu itu sebenarnya. What's the difference? I'm a singer as well. Idol is a singer as well. Gitu. Waktu itu Jonghyun bilang di variety show tersebut, di Knowing Brother kalau nggak salah. Iya. Dan aku senang karena dia speak for himself. Bagus. Kenapa kita nggak dibilang singer juga? We are singer as well. But let's take a moment for him. Aku sedih deh jadinya. Ya. Gitu.
Ya. Makanya aku kayak apa ya? I don't understand why there's a distinction between an idol and an artist, as if kayak just because they're an idol. I don't know, mungkin karena dari sana juga udah it's expected for you to dance and sing well as an idol, but also like itu juga sebenarnya talent. Like not everybody could do it, you know. Kayak not orang-orang awam itu nggak bisa. But I guess it is a different comparison when like the whole industry is based on dancing and singing. Jadi mungkin kayak that's where the term idol and artist came from, karena industrinya juga based around that, so it's kind of like the standard. Tapi I don't know.
Aku mau lihat ya di Wikipedia dia bilang apa. Guys, Wikipedia juga bisa jadi reference, tapi kalian lihat di bagian bawahnya itu ada banyak reference dari jurnal artikel juga. Dan Wikipedia juga BTW sudah dewasa dan maksudnya tidak bisa sembarangan juga langsung diedit, because you need to like require something in order to become an editor in Wikipedia as well. Di sini yang membedakan idol dengan artis itu they usually work for mainstream entertainment agency and have undergone extensive training in dance, vocals, and foreign language. This is because they're in industry, so that's why they're not called artists. I don't know. As an art student, what do you think, Seika?
I don't know juga sih ya. Aku juga, I'm gonna admit that like my knowledge isn't as broad as some other art students di Erudio, so maybe I can't really, like my opinion should be taken with a grain of salt. Jadi jangan kayak patokannya opini aku. Tapi kayak I don't know, karena we had the whole like pop art movement, and that's all about things that are manufacturable. Tapi itu juga dibilang artist. Or maybe I'm completely missing the point of pop art. Tapi maksudnya kayak I don't know.
Generasi K-pop sekarang, they also produce music and dance by themselves, right? So they
Iya, kayak
also artists.
Seventeen juga.
Iya. Seventeen dia juga self-producing idols, tapi tetap disebut idols.
Makanya. aku juga nggak ngerti their definition of artist nowadays. Soalnya yang tadi aku baca di all K-pop itu, which all K-pop juga nggak bagus, tapi YG likes to label their singers as artists because some of the artists has like a hand in producing at least one thing, kayak they either could produce a song atau kayak pokoknya mereka they help in making their songs or their their whole thing, their album lah. Terus juga SM katanya juga mulai ikutin because of that. Tapi kayak apa? Oh ya. Ya, tapi juga at the end of the day mereka juga tetap aja di label as idols most of the time.
Iya, dan harusnya sekarang dengan adanya generasi baru K-pop ini yang disebut the next generation of K-pop, K-pop ya harusnya sih they're also an artist. Jadi aku jadi inget lagunya BTS Idol. You can call me artist, you can call me idol. Probably he want to say whatever. I just want to creating things. Yang penting aku berkarya.
yang dari apa lyric analysisnya dikit-dikit TV juga aku
gimana tuh?
Can call me artist, can call me idol, and not on that and Marahetto I don't care. Itu dia kasih a different perspective itu dia nyoba nge-cut-nya tuh di bagian I don't. Jadi kan kayak ada lirik I don't care, dia nge-cut-nya care-nya dihilangin. Jadi liriknya tuh bacanya jadi Anemot Sondaren, Moraheto Idol. Jadi no matter what you call me, ujung-ujungnya dipanggil idol juga. So
Idol.
I guess kayak
Yeah.
iya
Oh
juga
my god,
sih.
he's so smart. Aku tidak tahu idol sedalam itu RM. Udah pengen berlin RM tiba-tiba. Ya,
Ya
yeah.
makanya jadi kayak I don't know what's the boundary between idol and artist. Karena
Yeah.
as much as a company labels them as artists or as they themselves create, itu juga at the end of the day di headlinesnya juga tetap aja dibilang idol group atau kayak the global idol atau kayak the global um atau kayak best idol group atau ya pokoknya ujung-ujungnya larinya ke idol lagi.
Betul sekali. Tapi probably because the label they put into K-pop idol as well kali ya. Sehingga jadinya udah ujung-ujungnya jadi idol. Tapi ada artikel menarik dari ICDS, International Center for Defense and Security, yang ngebahas tentang K-pop, yang tentang moral compass at some point faces the dilemma of how to support this talent artis loh dia bilangnya, without financing the unethical industry. The unethical industry to which they belong. Dilematik nih. Tapi kayaknya sekarang aku nggak tahu sih policy in other company. I think big hit tuh kayak masih masuk di akal ya, untuk di policy in the perusahaannya punya Bang Pidi ini. Bang Pidi kayak abang-abang ya.
Namanya Bang. Tapi
Iya.
Yeah, I guess I would say that Big Hit is one of the more okay entertainment. Mereka nggak kayak completely okay, tapi kayak I think they're one of the more ya tadi masuk akal.
Iya. Dan kita masih mensupport mereka as an idol or as an artist or whatever, and we enjoy their music and their music for us for healing and for catharsis gitu ya. I think it's okay to call them artists. Aku bukan seniman, tapi menurutku mereka adalah seniman.
Aku juga bukan artis tapi aku
Ya, pokoknya intinya begitulah. Apa sih kita?
Ya, kalau buat aku sih I guess this whole ngalor ngidul kinda
Tapi kita udah ngebahas semua yang kita mau dari awal, kan?
I think so, yeah. Aku sih I just kind of I don't know, I guess I kind of just realized how much I really got exposed to and got to thinking when aku mulai tertarik with K-pop. Like, I guess I wouldn't really imagine myself thinking about like gender identity and what is an idol and what is an artist. Like, what is the definition of an artist and how you can be considered as one. I guess it's pretty kind of eye-opening to be in this community karena yang kayaknya aku udah sempet bilang kayak last episode, I guess. Kayak with the various demographic of listeners and fans that I get to interact with, I keep educating myself more and more on certain topics that I wouldn't find on my own. Kayak gender identity, aku kayaknya nggak bakalan actively search for it if I wasn't into K-pop or wasn't active in the community of K-pop. Kayak aku with our apa ya, patriarchal and heteronormative society in Indonesia, kayaknya aku nggak bakalan kayak actively looking out for what gender identity is. Jadi
Ya,
my takeaway kayak apa yang aku ambil dari this discussion is that within K-pop and like within the stigmas, I learned more to be more open-minded and like tolerant towards difference. Jadi kayak not really kayak putting aside my ignorance for a second and like really try to sorry really
right.
try to understand the music and the message without really seeing kayak mereka plastik lah atau mereka cuma visualnya aja lah atau apa kayak I don't know kayak ini lebih kayak personal thing tapi I think getting into K-pop was really like a positive thing karena I got to really educate myself on things that I wouldn't find on my own. Aku rambling.
Wah, no, that's good. That's really good. I mean, you find something positive through this K-pop and fandom as well. Ya, aku juga kurang lebih sama sih. Sama ya kita. Apa sih? Bahwa apa ya? K-pop itu regardless ya, regardless all the negativity like seksualisasi dari yang ada di topik K-pop idol, dari slavery from the industry, from the xenophobia topik in the K-pop gitu ya. Tapi aku belajar banyak hal positif juga, terutama aku juga udah bahas di podcast sebelumnya bahwa hal ini K-pop lah yang membantu aku menemani gitu di kala struggles, karena campaign-nya waktu itu kebetulan adalah love yourself, meskipun sampai sekarang belum, I'm still in the journey as well. But it helps me heal dari luka-luka lama gitu, dan semua orang pasti punya luka lama ya, dan cara untuk healingnya macam-macam, dan K-pop ini adalah salah satu channel aku juga, regardless all the negativity, but ya percaya bahwa semua tuh pasti ada aja hal negatif dan positifnya, depends on how you think. All in all, like what I said in the previous podcast as well, we need to try to understand each other better. There's no absolute norm, there's no absolute ethics. Every country has their own culture, so we can respect our own culture and respect other people's culture, and don't put your belief and don't force your belief or opinion to other people. Dan juga in a way you can criticize other people's culture as well if it is like melebihi batas manusiawi gitu, if it is like apa ya, if it is melebihi boundaries dari basic human rights, you need to speak about it wherever you are, dimanapun kalian berada dan apapun nationalities kalian ya. Kalau itu udah di luar batas basic human rights, you need to speak about it, right? Like slavery in industry, in the K-pop industry especially, we need to speak about it, right? Ya?
Suara kakak kayak agak
mendem ya, jangan-jangan.
No, kayak a robot.
Kayak apa? Robot?
Udah
Oh,
nggak nih.
probably the provider inilah basic problem dari online. Ya, gitu sih. All in all, we need to try to understand each other better. That's all. Itulah dari aku hari ini. Ada tambahan lagi, Seika?
Yeah, see, I hope this kind of like puts in perspective, even though aku kayak this whole podcast kayak a little bit all over the place karena aku kayak kurang prepared, I guess. Ya aku kayak first of all I wanna say sorry about that karena aku kayak kurang here, kayak kurang present. Tapi juga I hope this kind of puts more perspective towards apa ya, those people who like to discredit and sometimes even kind of like dehumanize these K-pop idols as just to like ya itu yang kayak objects or like things to kind of please the fans, atau kayak puppets or whatever. Pokoknya kayak all those stigmas, like I hope at least like a little bit of this discussion can really put into perspective kayak how, or at least like to change your opinions.
Well,
ngerti gak sih?
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Ya, aku pun berharap sama seperti Seika, but even though we can't really control other people's mind, but I want to say if you don't agree, that's all right. But if you agree, and it's okay to revise your concept or revise your stigma or revise your thinking and opinion towards this whole K-pop thingy, itu adalah hal yang apa untuk mengubah pandanganmu tentang suatu topik. Meskipun di luar topik K-pop ya.
I hope like this could open your eyes to a broader kind of topic and discussion, and try to understand at least a little bit more beyond the surface level and beyond just what is like displayed,
beyond what you see. Yeah.
Beyond your own judgments lah. Gitu.
Like our city said, because everything is never as it seems.
Yeah.
Try to look closer, not only in the surface. Look closer, and it's gonna be different. Lihat segalanya lebih dekat kalau kata Serina. Ya.
Itu yang di private chat aku udah naruh the link to like where Jimin said, okay, what is man?
Aku juga akan put in the kita masukin ke komen YouTube aja kalau ada yang mau. Nanti aja. Everyone who wants to know about the reference that we mentioned in the podcast, just drop direct message. Bener nggak ya di YouTube itu ada? Just put comment on the reference. Okay. I hope tadi udah nge-wrap up semua diskusi kita. Minggu depan masih ada satu topik lagi tentang K-pop. Setelah itu kita akan berpindah ke topik lain. Betul, Seika. Akan ada banyak topik lain lagi dan di luar K-pop. Tentu saja. Terima kasih sudah mendengarkan podcast yang ngobrolannya ngalor ngidul ini, mendengarkan Seika dan Vivi ngobrol. Yeah, like what Seika said, I hope you guys learned something, and I also learned from Seika selama diskusi as well. I think that's all. Oh, all right. So we should end this broadcast
Iya.
Kita harus pasang musik dulu katanya, ya kita ikutin ya. Ada musik. Dadah semuanya. Have a nice evening.